Y'all ain't fucking me podcast.
It hurt me when Bub took a dub for them
Hurt him
bodies.
when Bub took a dub.
Shit. I just be thinking like 20 to 40, I might not be here when you make it back, little bro.
That's some real shit.
Ken, I lost niggas to the grave, I cry fountains. And I got niggas upstate, Fayette in the mountains. I got a bougie chick from North, she buy her paper accounting. And when, even with the ops, they lost Eddie, who counting.
Yo, welcome to Bones Reality and Fuck With Me podcast, where we don't just sit and talk, man. We testify. I'm Bones, man. This is 15 years, man. Straight from prison's walls. From the cells, from cages, bars, whatever you want to call it. I am the walking testimony coming from it. And there's many men that have preceded me and already done it with their years of experience of testimony of where they have been behind these walls. Barry, before I got a chance to heal, listen, that was the real pain. My daughter passed away while I was incarcerated. Being incarcerated, like hearing that your daughter passed away, then me being in the RHU, that was the worst pain. Like, I still don't know how I got through it. Sitting here thinking about it still doesn't feel real. At this time, February 27th, 2012, I'm at SCI Rockview in the hole with my cousin Twin. At Sully's. Free Twin. Free you, cuz. Love you, boy. Like, we right above from each other. I can't remember who's on the top bunk or bottom at this time. I don't know. We used to rotate it because it was never no cell boss, as people used to call it in the prison system. It wasn't no cell boss. We was family. We was brothers. Blood. But that was my confinement. Like, I was confined to a cell hearing the news of my daughter passing. And I'm letting that pain talk now. Because that pain hit me hard, and I'm letting that pain talk, man. This ain't for clout, man. This for closure. They can't bury, man. They can't bury what won't die. You picture this, man. You're in the hole. 23 hours. 23 hours. And 1 hour out. No comfort. Just noise, pain, silence. At the same time, you're hearing all this, then the guard coming to your door to tell you that your daughter has passed away. You're in your head thinking, my daughter, 7 years old, you telling me my daughter passed away? I'm in my head. I'm not verbally speaking to any of this. I'm saying, Anaya's gone in my head. And I looked over at Twin, and he's looking back, and I can see the redness in his eyes. And he's mustering up his tears to hold back for me. But neither one of us shed it. My cousin gave me a hug. I'm in a concrete tomb. A concrete tomb. And you telling me, an officer, that my daughter has passed away? Fuck you. Get the fuck away from my cell. Call my mom. What the fuck can you do for me? It's impossible. There's nothing you can do for me. You gonna open the gates? You gonna open the doors? You ain't got to give me a car. Open the gates and doors. I'll get there. I'll bury her. And at that time in life, I'll return back to prison. But just let me get that moment. I can't get it. I knew it was impossible. I wouldn't even ask. You hearing that, getting through that, you don't got no love from the outside. All my love came from the inside. And I'm in a hole. I'm getting dudes yelling messages to me through bars and gates because they hearing about it through the officers passing it around. Officers afraid to bring me out of the cell because they thinking I'm going to retaliate over doing something to them. They confused of letting me out of the RHU and wanting to ship me because of what the traumatic event that just happened to me. But it was some older gentlemen in there that used to vouch for me through the security and some younger ones and said, give him an opportunity. He's going to be all right. At that moment, I cut my hair. I had locks at this time. I cut my locks, and that's when I started putting forth the effort to change. But how do you survive hearing the news and then living it? This is 2012. I went to jail in 2008. Currently, it is now 2025. How you survive that? Like, I couldn't even survive it there. I'm still trying to survive it. But she my fuel. That's my petrol. I don't need snaps on that petrol. You ain't never got to put in gas money to this car. This is eternity. It ain't gonna never run out. How do you breathe when your soul just stopped moving? Like, your soul stops moving when a passing. Your daughter, you feel the same way of a loved one. A parent, sibling, you can even feel that for your homie, your friend. But a child, you look at it, everyone looks at a child as innocent. It's innocent. I understand the law of creation. And I understand his decree. I just kept walking though. Some people thought I was a ghost. Some people thought, he just always masked pain. He's normal, he okay. The whole world thought that. The inside people, the outside people. Only small percentage of people really internally tapped into me. Pain don't expire. They say time heals. What about the time served? What about the time served? I don't know if that's going to heal. What about the time you don't get back with your daughter? The time you don't get back with your family? The time you don't get back with your old life? The time you don't just get back at life? This is recreation of life for me. Everything is a transformation. Everything is a learning cycle for me. Prison didn't give me time to grieve. Life ain't giving me time to grieve. Reality, Bones' reality. Belief in the law and its messenger. That's the reality. That's what gets me through my grief of knowing that my child is not here. In the prison environment, the same time they come into me to come to this cell to tell me these things, this is the same time they comes around to give food meals. You giving me a message and bending down to give me a message about my daughter passing. Damn near wanted to snatch your face through there, spit on you, all types of devious things thought at that moment. I never acted it out. It thought. But it wasn't going to hurt. It wasn't going to help me. It was going to hurt me. I made a promise in that cell. Once I get out, I get this pain a voice. I speak for all the fathers. Like when I say all the fathers, hey, Magic, man. I mean, shout to my old head Magic, man. Black Sam, man. People used to talk about these men, the JBM. We looked up to them, the streets did. But Fact Experience is a program created by the JBM. Black Sam Magic. I'll share this story with y'all later, but in the absence of fathers, a story of elephants and men. It's it's such a deep issue and such a deep subject and topic. But I'll touch on that later. This is a show. It ain't about being hard. It's about being real. You ain't got to be callous. It's okay to be weak. It's okay to be soft. Real gangsters cry. The same people y'all looked up on TV, Tony Montana cried. You think he died getting shot up and didn't shed a tear? They show it. Y'all glorify these fake idols. What's behind the lens? Y'all glorifying. People cry. Men cry. Men die. Men go to prison. Men survive. All the men who ain't never got a chance to say goodbye to their children, whether they alive, passed away, or even departed your life because of your current situations. Don't give up. Fight. And keep going for them. For all the men broken in silence. You go for you. You be loud for you. You be loud for those who didn't believe in you. This show, again, it's not about the hardness. Open up the floodgates. Let your emotions run. Let the sea part the waves. Foam it up. Let us men foam it up. Women, we come out. We need to let it out. Take the time to breathe. But it's not okay to bottle it and hold it. Grief, mental health, prison, trauma. You're able to still breathe if you're alive and come out of this.